Jeff, thanks. Faith leaders are giving back to a group of displaced families in Newport News. Safety issues at the Seaview Lofts apartment building forced people to leave their homes last week. Alex Littlehills is live at Newport News City Hall now with details on how the community found a way to get those residents through the unknown. Alex?
Nicole, faith leaders are right now in the middle of the second of two gift card distributions for those Seaview residents. They say that they raised more tens of thousands of dollars in community donations, really over a two-day window over the holiday weekend. So far, more than 50 of the hundreds of displaced tenants have so far come here today for that needed support.
We don't really have a lot of communication knowing what's going to happen forward, right?
With no place to truly call home, Jason Skeet still doesn't know what will happen even a week from now. But he knows that today he's thankful for a small gesture that might go a long way.
I don't have the funds to just go and immediately move into someplace else, you know.
Jason is only one of the hundreds of Seaview Lofts residents forced out of his apartment after an inspection found safety issues with the elevators in this Newport News apartment building. Over the weekend, leaders at local churches found a way to help.
Just got together and decided we were going to ask folks to give and also to be able to be a help those who had a heart to give.
More than a dozen pastors and congregations raised more than $20,000, a pool of money which faith leaders like Reverend Dr. Tremaine Johnson used to buy gift cards for those displaced families.
You can imagine losing your home in 48 hours.
My kids' room, my son room, my daughter's room, my room, living room, everything.
More than 100 men, women, and children from the complex are now temporarily living in hotels, with the city of Newport News footing the bill. Jason's sister, Dakita Powell, says so much of her life is still upstairs in her apartment. But Wednesday's gesture offers some cushion in an otherwise tough financial struggle.
For me to just leave everything in my apartment like that within 2 days is chaotic.
Reverend Johnson says that these gift cards are not only intended for the tenants temporarily staying in hotels, but they're for any leaseholder of the Seaview Lofts apartment building. Live in Newport News, I'm Alex Littlehills for 13 News Now.
And as long as they see a need, church leaders say they will still work on fundraising support for those residents in the coming weeks.